Hi everyone and welcome to another vlog. As you can see, I've got a lot of games around me, and believe it or not, this is a pickup that I've just managed to get from a collector, and these are all PC games. There's actually over 1,000 of them, and I've got them from a young man named Lee, who's a collector, and as you can see, they're going to a good home. I myself are not really into PC games, however, I just couldn't refuse this beautiful collection. I think this is something that might make me get into PC games. I do like some PC games. A lot of the Need for Speed franchise always got me in, and that kind of started on the PC and the 3DO. So I'm going to get into them. Anyway, enough of the PC games. Let's go and look at the arcade room. So the arcade room's had a bit of a shuffle around as usual. It's always, once I get a new machine, I've got to shuffle around others to try and find spots. It's like a arcade version or arcade shuffle of Tetris. As you can see, I've got Operation Wolf next to me, and that's come up really, really good. It plays great. I've had to get a new PCB, which I located in America, and one of my favourite games growing up. So it's good to have that out the way. Let's go and have a look at another one that I've just acquired. Another favourite of mine. It was released in 1986, and it's actually released a year before Shinobi, and that's Rolling Thunder. And the reason I mentioned Shinobi, it's a very, got a lot of similar gameplay, as you can tell. Like, you know, shooting instead of shurikens, it's bullets, and you know, going up on different levels, and yeah, very, very similar game. As I began to play it, I noticed the similarities. Anyway, babbling on, Rolling Thunder, still cleaning it up, still got a bit of a clean-up process to go through. I'll be changing this plexiglass because it's very scratched up, and putting normal glass, and it should come up great. But it was good to have that in my collection finally, because I'm a big fan of Rolling Thunder. And yeah, the other ones are coming along slowly, and the arcade room should be up and going soon. So we'll finally move to the games room, and this is, you know, this is huge. And have a look, even though the weather's bad, we'll just have a look outside and I'll meet you inside. Okay, I'm currently painting the games room at the moment, and it's come along further than I thought. Let's go and have a look. Now, before we have a look at the games room, this is the cinema room. This is still getting done. There's a lot of echo in here still because carpet hasn't been laid and pads haven't been put up. As you can see, there's an optic fibre ceiling above us. It's still got to be complete. Jess have been doing a lot of hard work in preparing the holes that the optics need to go through, and well, that's a whole nother matter. The plaster is actually cinema plaster, and you'll find that it's the soundproof is out of control. That's why we've got a lot of rebound. When sound's in here, it stays in here. Okay, so this is it. This is the games room. I'll just take a look around, and so I'll walk around here so you can actually get a good idea of the size of this thing. This is where the consoles, actually the computers will begin. So my Commodore 64 and things like that. I'll have the Amiga and PC and all those type of things around this area here, this box. And then the consoles will start from ColecoVision, Atari 2600, Magnavox, etc. It'll go all the way up to this end, to now what we know as the Wii U, PS4 and the Xbox One. So they'll be here. There'll be roughly 5 to 6 flat screens, could be more, and an equal number of CRTs on that side. And when I say equal, I'm kind of telling a lie here. There could be up to 10 CRT TVs. Yeah, so I did the walls in red and blue at the moment. and you could call it like a Sega Nintendo. So Nintendo actually will be on this wall. Most of the paint will be covered up because of the shelving, and on that wall is Sega, and again, that'll be covered up. In the middle of the floor, there's going to be, they're called gondolas, and it's basically shelving in the middle, like a library style, and that'll continue all the way through, and then there'll be glass cabinets to keep my collectibles. So it's a very, very full-on process. I will also mention that the glass I'm using, almost 100% UV blockout. It's called high performance glass. And there's 2 layers, so it's double glazed with argon gas in the in between those 2 layers. So it's, you know, you feel that, and it's not cold at all, even though outside is freezing at the moment in Melbourne. So that's really cool, and the glass is the same all the way around. So it's fully UV protected for the game covers. So at the moment, as I said, I'm approaching the 17,000 game mark, and they'll all be in here and all be displayed, but there's plenty of room this time for any other games coming in the future. As you know, I've built 3 games rooms, so this is the 3rd one, and this will be the last. I assure you, I'm pretty tired. Anyway, the next vlog, the room should be finished, and I'll probably be unpacking the games, and I'd say 2 to 3 vlogs away, there'll be the final reveal of the room. So keep watching and bear with me for now. See you next time. Bye for now.